broken on one side on this one, and it's broken on this side on this one, so I flipped it over. Actually, on the same side. That's the problem. I had to flip it over.
You need to be recording this shit, dude.
Yeah. Well, I might be recording, actually. But sometimes the beginning doesn't come out all the way, so...
man, my eyes are... Man, I was fucking struggling in that movie.
Oh, I know. I was like real... Yeah, I don't know. I think I didn't get very much sleep last night.
Yeah.
And I never took a really... Well, I did take a nap, but it didn't really seem to do much good. In fact, I feel like I got too much sleep, now that I think about it. But it was almost like that's the kind of feeling that I had. Like I was so tired in a way that I got too much sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, but I think it's because I actually didn't get enough sleep. Anyway, we're going to talk about Demon Slayer. Are you in this?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. But oh wait, let me just do it like that. Oh, that's the reason. See. Okay, I'm just gonna keep this one mobile. So the scatter breaker one or scatter underscore breaker is going to be like stationary like that. Oh well, actually I'll just do this real quick. And then the ScatterBrothers one will be facing, well, it's be wherever, right? So like this, right?
Sure.
Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Demon Slayer, which is a series of like a series of 3 or 4, was it 3 episodes?
Well, I think so. Yeah, it was like 3, but so random episodes. But see, I'm not really familiar with that series. So
yeah.
when I saw it, I was thinking like, well, see, when I was a kid, I was like into like anime, but like, I think as I've gotten older, I've kind of gotten away from it a little bit.
Yeah.
And I like certain types and not so much others.
Yeah.
Although I did think this one did have some good action scenes and some good...
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But it was...
Yeah, it was good violence. And,
yeah.
Yeah, and then some nudity, in fact, or like semi-nudity.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, very little of that. But a lot of good violence, actually.
Yeah.
And I wish we could put something behind this to... Maybe like that.
Yeah. I mean, it was definitely creative and like... but I'm not familiar with the series, and probably people that are familiar with the series would like it more than I did.
Yeah, I feel like if I had followed it, I would like it more. And in a way, I was like, "Whoa, that's shocking that happened," or whatever. But then sometimes it didn't really matter that it happened, and magic like healed things or whatever.
Well, another thing too is like I think a lot of that's lost in translation. I think like like our interpretation of it is different than.
Yeah.
What it's actually trying to be. Or like it's like a mindset. I don't know. You never know, like notice how like there's when it's in different places like Japan or wherever they just have a different like set of like humor. Even when it's Britain, like they kind of have a difference.
Yeah.
So it's like
this had that kind of chibi style. I think it was called chibi or whatever. Whenever their faces changed, like cartoony or whatever, and I don't know if that's called chibi or what, but I think it might be. Anyway, there was a lot of that kind of stuff, like, and it was weird. I felt like almost like in the different episodes there was different directors, because on that third one I actually took off the music, and the music was pretty good actually. Like in the thing, it was like real industrial almost sounding, and like when they were going through like the buildings or whatever, like that real 3D, what looked like would have been a really great 3D scene. But it kind of almost 3D on its own anyway, just because of the perspective and all that. So.
Yeah, there were some cool scenes. Yeah, like good artistic like scenes, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
So, and that would be the big screen stuff, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
That's why you would want to see.
Yeah, I was like, this is. I mean, even if like we're seeing all these big faces, otherwise, like for the scenes that are in like action, whatever, like it's definitely for the big screen.
Yeah.
So it's the best way to see the movie. I mean, it's the way to see the series, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
But it feels like this was just sort of a chunk.
Yeah, it was almost like
it was a continuation.
Episodic, almost like it was talking about 2 different character stories within that universe or something, right? But also, it maintained some continuation too.
Yeah.
Though, right.
It was kind of continuous, but like, but it was.
But there was a lot of flashbacks to like origin stories.
Well, they would basically show the ending of, or the beginning of, like the ending at the beginning. Yeah,
the ending of the last episode at the beginning, which we just watched.
Yeah,
which is so weird.
And you had to go through.
So it has to be a series. It's not meant for a movie at this point.
And then you had to go through credits, but You would think if they're gonna release the theater, they just edit out. Why do they need the credits?
Yeah, I know, it's weird.
Just do it at the end.
Well, it's maybe different things, but yeah, they should just. What they should do is like speed through it and then put that at the end again.
Yeah, or just say like this movie was this people.
Show it in the way that TNT shows it.
Yeah.
Or like shows whenever they're edited first time or whatever, and like the credits are going, and you have no idea like what's even like it. I mean, you have to pause it to see. I mean, of course we couldn't pause it here, so maybe that's why they wouldn't do that. But yeah, just edit it out and put it.
I
at the
just thought
end,
they should have saved all that stuff to the end and just said like episode this.
Well, I mean, I liked the recaps. That actually helped me, as the kind of person I am. But and it was kind of cool to see it again anyway, and it really worked that one time when that Flat Duo Jet song was playing, like at the very end of that first episode or whatever, and then like it played on into the second recap, or the recap of the first. So it was kind of like, this was the song that was playing at the end of the episode, so this is the song that's going to be playing during the recap of the first episode.
Yeah, I think it's fair. I think we also have to say that we don't really like to listen to the... I can't get into that music, man. It's just really good.
Yeah, that's really the problem, is the music, I think. Like, almost more than the humor or the way that, the things that are lost in translation.
Because it's really pop. Really pop.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And some of their voices are annoying, too, like the characters.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost like that bad demon, which was actually really evil, but like his voice was real goofy. Like, I feel like it was almost like as if he was the demon version of like if somebody was like, I need to tell you about something.
Like a teenager.
Yeah. I saw something the other day about that being like what's it called? A thing that people do that is like showing like that they're not confident or something like that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, if they talk like that, they're not confident or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, but it's also weird because I've heard so many people do it and so the thing to do if somebody's talking like that in a demonstration or whatever, say, "Oh, can you speak up? We can't hear you in the back," and then that stops them from making that voice.
Really?
Yeah, apparently. I thought of it. I'd tell you, maybe you should try it sometime. If you ever hear somebody like, what we're talking about today is, or like that kind of weird, like kind of holding back voice or whatever. Yeah. But anyway, so that demon seemed like he had that kind of voice, but he was just like evil about it, like, I'm gonna kill you. But like if you could mix that other voice with that, that threatening aspect.
Oh, you really thought deeply about that.
Yeah. I thought about it for like a split second and somehow I remembered it.
Wow.
It's really weird. Maybe this medication is working for me.
Yeah, could be.
I don't know. But not in some things, because like I totally didn't tell well, I'll tell you that later actually. It's like personal, like I didn't tell somebody that something had happened even though I knew that it had happened. I just didn't put the pieces together that what had happened was something that I should definitely reveal at that time that I'm talking to this person,
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I didn't make the connection between...
It wasn't about your cat getting shot, was it?
No.
Okay.
No, it was actually more of like
I need to tell somebody.
Yeah, like if somebody was going to go somewhere and they said, I'm going to cancel that, I'm not going to go there because we got too much going on. And then they ended up telling me that their friend canceled, so they're not doing it anyway. But by the time I told somebody else that somebody else needed to be picked up, that the person that
you can just tell me later,
just got canceled on was going to do, like, pick up. So the two tried to pick up the same person.
Oh.
Because I didn't say, oh yeah, she said that her friend canceled. And so she is going to pick her up, And I've done that to myself too, where anyway, back to the Demon Slayer.
Well, I'm gonna review, I guess, like I do with most movies, just based on all animation that I've seen.
Yeah,
anime. I have like Akira.
Yeah.
Ghost in the Shell.
Oh yeah.
Those.
Yeah,
but then again, that also is because it came out in my youth.
Those don't have that chibi effect.
Yeah, they're real. Yeah,
they're real serious.
So this is not really my kind of animation.
Yeah.
And I was kind of some of the story was kind of cheesy and silly.
Yeah.
Music was, we had to listen to something else on the headphones.
Yeah. It wasn't a flat duo jets, and it worked really well in some
But there
scenes.
was good action scenes. There was good animation at times, and and sometimes a good like storytelling.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just in little
good
parts.
visuals and
with the visuals.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, based on that, I'm gonna give it just below maybe average, because I didn't like the credits in the middle, like because it was, like you said, it was like watching a series but on a big screen. It just felt different. When I go to the movies, I want to feel like I'm watching a movie.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna go 2 bullets and
are we gonna do
7
decimals?
Yeah,
Maybe
7
anime eyes or something.
Yeah, 7 eyeballs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go just below, because it was less than average for me.
Yeah.
Like, I would not ever watch it again.
Oh, okay. Wow. I would
there would
probably
never be a time I would watch it again.
Well, there would not ever be a time for me either. If I was to watch this at home, I couldn't wear the headphones and still. Well, I mean, if you're watching it in subtitles, it really doesn't matter if you're listening to whatever. Actually, you could have the volume down all the way, except that you don't get that effect of like the violence and the sudden things. In fact, on some scenes, it was kind of better to take out the headphone and like listen to the silence, and then like sudden like splats or whatever where things were falling or whatever. So the music helped it. The music we were listening to, I think, helped it for me.
Yeah.
I was like really kind of enjoying it more, I think, because of that music, and then, but also I took the music out and also let the movie speak for itself as well, as far as like silences and there was one good part, or there was one scene or the beginning of one episode. But actually, the whole episode was not too bad on the music wise. But I did still keep my headphones in every once in a while.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was not as affected like negatively about it, but yeah, the credit thing was annoying, having that right in the middle, and
I think it took away.
And I don't know, I think in a way I was kind of almost like accepting it for what it was, as far as like they have these powers and well, not even that. I'm just talking about like more that they're just weird, Like it was more like I was accepting that this was a comic strip almost, or a cartoon. I mean, like
over the top.
Yeah, just
like crazy.
Yeah, and so I would laugh. I would laugh at parts too, where it was like, like I would laugh, and I don't know if I was supposed to laugh there, but I think I was maybe because I heard somebody else laugh.
They did those other like faces, like
it's kind of like that lost in translation humor kind of stuff. It's almost like slapstick.
Yeah,
like you almost have to be ready to like watch some slapstick to watch some anime. So.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And actually for some Indian movies, in fact, really. They're definitely more
You've seen
like
a lot more Indian movies than I have.
Yeah, but the action does make it worth it on those. So if it's an action movie, like, you should definitely check it out. And you should see this on the big screen if you're going to see it at all.
Yeah.
And you should listen to something else, because
I think
the music's
people that
terrible.
are going to see this aren't
Mostly.
like us. We just go see every movie.
Yeah.
But like it's because we
so we do these reviews to let people know.
Yeah.
Well, and also to let them know.
But if you were a fan of the show, you would probably love it.
Yeah.
So you give it a much higher score. So I mean, that's the thing about. It's just my opinion.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
for me.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't give it like over 4 bullets, because it is really not my style necessarily.
Yeah.
But I think I understand a little bit more why they do the things that they do.
Mm-hmm.
Because I read that Understanding Comics book, and I really wish I had done that again before we talked about anime.
Yeah.
Because it had those same scenes that I'm always telling you, like, what is that called when they show a scene that's unrelated to the scene that's happening, but it's actually in the scene, but it's a detail that doesn't really matter? Like, it's more like you're just seeing, like, parts of the room but not in a Skinamarink type way.
Yeah.
I don't remember what that term is called. I wish I'd read Understanding Comics again before talking about an anime movie. But anyway, I'll look it up, and I'll bring it up next time maybe.
Okay.
So we might actually watch the Fortune movie tomorrow.
Maybe.
Guy Ritchie.
We'll see.
So I think I'm gonna go with, out of the 6 bullets, I'm gonna go with 3 bullets. And 2 anime eyes, because whenever you see anime eyes, you only see 2 at a time anyway. So.
Nuh-uh. That one character had 6.
Oh, I know. That's another reason I wanted to use the eyes, actually. So maybe I should give it 6. No, I don't know. Well, anyway, it was worth seeing on the big screen, I'd say. You know, and definitely worth seeing on the big screen if you require headphones to watch terrible music in movies like this. You know, so
I think most people just like the music because most people that go see it are going to be like the fans of that show.
I mean, well, I guess it's not weird.
Seatbelts on.
Oh, I have something else to share with you. I don't know if I should share it online because it's like a good idea and somebody else might steal it.
Let's log off so we can.
Yeah.
Someone might steal your idea. No one's going to watch this.
Oh, damn it. Ouch. That was a little pop.
Come on.
Ow. Well, that was like just a loud one.
It was just loud.
Let's try one more. Let's just see. Ouch. We should never do one more.
I think you just went too hard.
There's a rule.
We should just do it like.
Ouch.
Oh, you're going too hard, dude.
Oh, yeah, maybe so.
Forget it, dude.
One more.
What? It's always one more.
Just did the same thing. Okay.
Alright, dude, we gotta get out of here.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna go on soon. Hey, actually, could you check whether we're live?
Oh, dude. Now you want me to do it? I thought you were.
And actually, is this?
Well, it's pretty
muted
late,
or no?
so I better.
No, it's not.
You gotta tell me what you're at. I still want to kind of run over to that bank and see if I can use that ATM.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna put this on, and maybe I'll just do this. I'll just do this. The what's it called? The rodeo show from here.
Oh, okay. Well, did you want to tell me what the thing was? You were gonna tell me.